But let's talk about the big earnings which are expected today. Bharti Airtel is the one that we're tracking. Reema, what should we expect this time around from Bharti?
Bharti is actually a sum of parts, right? It gets some revenues from Airtel Africa because they have mobile wireless business in Africa. But a chunk of their business is the India wireless business. They also separately have, money coming in from the B2B business, the payments business. They have a D2H business. So there are a lot of small parts. But the number the street generally focuses on is the India mobile business, the wireless business. And that's because the Africa numbers are already in. Now, in Q4, we're expecting a consolidated top-line growth of 2%, seen on a quarter-on-quarter basis. Now, this is likely to be driven more by the India business. So the India business revenues are seen up by 2.8%. This is the consolidated number, 2%. This will be driven by a 2.8% India revenue growth because Africa this quarter has clocked in a decline in dollar terms. So that's the reason why we've got a top-line growth of about 2%. In India business, the two metrics we track are the ARPUs and the subscriber growth. Now, according to the TRAI data, in the month of January and February, Airtel has added about 2.2 million subscribers. So I think the street could work with about a 3.5 million subscriber addition, assuming they add a similar number of 1 million. Because in 2 months, they've added 2.2 million. On ARPUs, there is an expectation that ARPUs will inch up because if you remember, over the course of the last couple of months, the company has completely phased out that entry-level plan of 99 rupees and straight away upped it, the entry-level plan. The cheapest plan for Bharti Airtel is now closer to 150 rupees, right? So this is likely to push up the company's ARPUs. So this is on the India wireless, business, a revenue growth of 2.8%, a bit of a margin expansion, subscriber numbers maybe $3.5 million, and some ARPU expansion. Now back to the consolidated numbers because these numbers feed into the consolidated business. Revenue growth seen up 2%. Margins on a consolidated basis, according to our poll, are seen likely down by 50 basis points. And that's because, in the prior quarters, the company had got some benefit of nil SUC, getting very technical there. But, on a broad basis, the street is working with a bit of a margin compression. And profits, according to our poll, should be closer to that 2,800 mark. Bottom line gets skewed because of the depreciation number, finance costs. So that generally skews the bottom line when it comes to Bharti Airtel. But the key to track will be the India wireless business or their mobile business.